Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to be looking at taking information about a function and drawing a picture. So here I have two number lines. Each represents some information about the shape of a function. This top number line is telling me where my function is increasing and decreasing. My second number line is telling me something about concavity, where the function is concave up and concave down. Our task is to draw a graph of a continuous function, which means it needs to be connected, that is consistent with the stated behavior. All right, a lot of students want to just focus on either one part or the other. They often end up sticking with concavity, and that throws them off. It's important that what we do is we take these two number lines and we come up with a consolidated shape line to be able to think about what the behavior is. So I'm going to create another line, and we're going to summarize shape on this line. I need to mark down all of the coordinates, all the x values of where anything changes. So I'm taking values from both of the number lines so that I can identify what happens. Now, I'm going to think about on each of these little subintervals something's happening. And so to the left of -4, I know my function's decreasing, and I'm just going to focus on the first number line right now, this increasing and decreasing number line. So I'm decreasing. Now I'm going to be increasing everywhere from -4 to 4, and so each of these little intervals I need to realize it's increasing all the way across. Once I get to 4, I'm back to decreasing. Okay? So now I'm going to go to the second number line and focus on concavity. So notice that I'm concave up until -2. So there are two little subintervals where I'm concave up. And so I'll be concave up on both of those intervals. Next, I'm alternating concave down and concave up. And then the last two intervals will be concave down. So what we've done is we've created a summary. We've combined our shape information, decreasing and increasing from the first values, and concave up and concave down from the second values. What we now need to do is just think about what the shapes are. I like to tell students to think about the shape of a circle. And there are 4 quadrants of a circle. I better draw this a little bit cleaner than this. So the 4 quadrants of a circle have the 4 basic shapes. And so as I go across my number lines, I'm picking one of these 4 pieces that are going to represent the shape on a particular interval. So decreasing and concave up is going to be the bottom left corner. So my rough shape on this piece is I need to be decreasing and concave up. So the bottom half of the circle is concave up. So we have decreasing concave up and increasing concave up. And then I'm increasing concave down, which means that I'm in the top left part of the circle. Increasing concave up, down, bottom right. Increasing concave down, there's that top left again. And then decreasing concave down, that's the top right corner. Now, I get the entire shape when I glue these together. So I'm going to be, like a puzzle, I'm going to be snapping these pieces together at their ends and labeling that I'm at each of these values. Okay? So I start by decreasing concave down, and I glue together at x equals, so this is at -4. I glue on this next little piece, and then I glue on at x equals -2 a piece that's increasing and concave down, and then I'm increasing, I'm crowding myself here. Let's see if I can maybe just move this to another location. So let's try to make some space. All right, so here I am at 0. This was at x equals 0. I'm now at x equals 2. I'm increasing concave down until x equals 4, and then I get my shape decreasing and concave down. Okay? What typically needs to be looked at is you need to clearly show the right increasing, decreasing behavior and the right concavity. So we have some key points here. I've got a minimum and a maximum. And then I also have some inflection points every time my concavity changes. So these are 3 inflection points. All right, I hope that helps you understand how to draw a graph of a function when you're given information about where it's increasing and decreasing. And in calculus, you'll usually get this information from the first and second derivatives. So the increasing, decreasing usually comes from the signs of f prime of x, and the concavity is what you get when you look at the signs of f double prime of x. All right, well, good luck.